Braj, in form of Yamuna, in form of Govardhan. But in Goloka, his eternal Nitya Lila is always manifest. So where is this Goloka? What does it look like? This is the first meditation we are making today. And it is my Guruji, Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, him in the middle. He, every time when he gives pravachan, before pravachan, he sings this song. Every day. Actually, this song, it opens the divine world by showing what is the most important going on there. If you close your eyes and when you hear those words, you try to visualize. You try to visualize what is going on there. This is one way of meditation. Meditation is on someone. Meditation is not on the void. It is on the divine. In its manifestations, many manifestations. And the Lord Sri Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan is the highest meditation. And you all know the Mahamantra. The Mahamantra we will chant together like this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Ram Madhava Kuya Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Vanadari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Giri Vandadari Yashodanandana Rajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vandachari Srila Prabhupada. Jai Radha Madhava, Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupada, Paramahansa Parivraja, Kachasta Satasi Simad, Abhoy Chana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nitya Lila Vishnu Vishnupada, Paramahansa Parivraja, Kachasta Satasi Simad, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada Ki Jai. I offer my obeisances to all the directions. First, to South America, to the Thakurji situated in Chile, in Ecuador, in yes, this is in Germany, that's another direction. This is Ecuador, Chile, Mexico, Colombia, and Peru. These are our Thakurjis, they are protecting us. They all come from Vrindavan, but they have gone around the world for establishing Ashraya. So today I will speak to you about Ashraya. Ashraya is a form of Radharani. She is actually Ashraya Vigraha. And she expands as Ashraya in the form of Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva is also Ashraya. And an ashram is a place where Ashraya is available. So I will read to you this morning from this beautiful book called Krishna Sangita about Ashraya. What is this? You know, when the rain is outside, a big storm, then the house becomes your Ashraya. You take shelter. Now I'm dry, now I'm safe from the storm. When you're very hungry and there's no food, then your Ashraya is Samprasad. When you're thirsty, your shelter is something to drink. And when you're love-thirsty, when your heart is so love-thirsty, you want real love, not lust, then you must come to Vrindavan. Because this love thirst is only quenched by Lord Krishna himself. He is the only one who can quench the thirst of love which is in your heart. That type of love is called prema. And today, in the other parts of the world, people, they are celebrating Christmas. Today is the day of appearance of one of the Guru Tattva manifestations, one of the teachers who has taught humanity. And our spiritual master, Bhaktivedanta Swami, he went all around the world, so he met many times, he met Christians. He would always ask them, why do you kill animals? Jesus says, thou shalt not kill. That was his 5th commandment. Thou shalt not kill. So he asked, now why do you maintain slaughterhouses? Why do you eat chicken and goat and pigs and even cows? Why do you do that? Not supposed to. They could not answer anything. They had no answers. Then he said, in the Christian history, you may not know that, Jesus came from one group called the Essene. The Essene, they were a Jewish group from Israel's side, and they were strict vegetarians. All the people from Jesus' community, they were all strict vegetarians, and they all believed in karma and reincarnation. So actually, I think they were Hindus. They must have been Hindus because being so strict. So that's what the Jesus teaching is coming from. Unfortunately, it has degraded. But when we think of Jesus, we think of that Jesus who has compassion for the animals, has compassion for every soul. So I just wanted to mention that because since today is this Christmas day, so we are thinking sometimes that Jesus, he was educated in India. There's many stories that Jesus disappeared for many years. Nobody knows where he went. But we know where he went. He went to India and he studied. And that is also, so there's a connection. We cannot deny there's a connection between his teachings and the Vedas. So shelter means the Guru gives shelter because he gives the divine Upadesh. He gives the divine instructions. And those divine instructions, they are what we take shelter of. So therefore, we quench our thirst in Harikatha. This is what is recommended to be done daily. It says in the Bhagavatam, Nashta Prayesha Abhadrishu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhaviti Naishtiki. The shloka says, in this age you should always listen to Harikatha. And you should do seva to a pure devotee, to somebody who's completely surrendered to Krishna. That should be the daily function of your life. Then you will be very happy and successful. So, Srimad Bhagavatam Nashta Prayeshu Abhadrishu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. You know, Savaipum Sang Paro Dharmo Yator Bhaktir Adokshaye Ahaituki Apratiyata Yayatmasu Prasidati. The highest duty of every living being is, the highest dharma is to love God. The highest dharma, parodharma. And when you love somebody, then what you do? Then you do seva. If you want to know what is love, you have to come to the women, to the mothers. They can show what is love because they're always so dedicated to their children. 24 hours and 365 days a year. Where do you find such a dedication? Mother never says, oh, I want to take vacation. Sorry, I'm really tired of being mother. Can somebody else do the job? No. Mother is permanent job. So the same thing Krishna says. He says, Haituki apratihata. It must be real devotional service, real dharma is uninterrupted and not as business. No motivation. Not, oh, I do this. I have to write down, when my kid grows up, I will tell him how many meals I served, how many times I washed his dirty clothes, how many times I did 1,000 things. So when he is 21, I will say, here's the bill. This mother does not do that. She does everything out of love. So therefore, mother is the best example of love. And Yashoda Maya, Krishna mother, oh, she's like this perfectly. She's the role model of mother. Even Krishna is God. He's Bhagavan. Yashoda Maya, she cannot see that. He's my Lala. And I have to educate him. I have to make sure Lala is going to be a good, qualified, so he don't become a naughty person. So, and Krishna is joking with her. Yes, you want me to become qualified. But Krishna has his own pastime, his own lila, always full of nectar. And Radharani is part of his lila. And I will tell you one story today. It's a very high story. I'm not supposed to tell, but I will tell anyway. One time, Lord Krishna, he had an appointment with Srimati Radhika. And on the way, he had to pass by the house of Chandravali. You know who's Chandravali? She is the other gopi which loves Krishna very much, but she always wants to take him to her side. And Radharani don't like it. So that morning, Krishna, she meets Chandravali on the road, and Chandravali says, oh Krishna, please come for a moment, I want to serve you. So Krishna has an appointment with Radharani. So he cannot get away from Chandravali, because when you love somebody and they talk to you, you can say, I'm going. No, you have to slowly, no? So Radharani is waiting for Krishna at the appointment time with Lalita and Vishaka. Radharani is not coming? He's not coming? He's not coming? And Radharani becomes very, very upset. Very upset. And she says, I'm going back. You can wait here. If Krishna comes, just tell him it's all over. Our relationship is finished. You make me suffer so much. You let me wait for you and you're not coming. I cut this connection. So Radharani walks off to Javat. Lalita Vishaka wait. Krishna's coming running. Where's Radha? Where's Radha? Lalita Vishaka look at him. You blew it. She's gone and she only left one message for you. What message? It's all over. Finished our relationship. I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to hear about you anymore. It's finished. Krishna said, no, please explain a little. No, finished. So Lalita Vishaka also walk off, leave Krishna alone. And what does Krishna do? He's crying. Oh, Radharani, what to do? And he cry and cry and cry. Then one old lady comes. Her name is Purnamasi. And she asks, hey Krishna, Lala, why you are crying like this? You are in a wonderful Vrindavan. Nobody cries in Vrindavan. Krishna says, no, I don't want to hear anything about Vrindavan anymore. Vrindavan is finished for me. Come on, Krishna, what is this nonsense? Come on, play your beautiful flute. You're such a beautiful flute player. Let's hear some of your... Krishna takes a flute and throws it away. No more flute. I have nothing to do with this flute anymore. Purnamasi says, but what's happening to you? And Krishna cannot explain, no? He cannot say, no. And Krishna, then Purnamasi says, but Krishna, you're so beautiful blue. And Krishna, he changes his color from blue to yellow to golden. Purnamasi says, what's going on? And then he says, but Krishna, you have beautiful hair and everything nice dress. Krishna says, no more hair. And no more dress, and no more Vrindavan, and no more flute. Purnamasi says, it was a very serious case. What will happen? And then Krishna is standing there. No more blue color, no flute, nothing. Then Purnamasi said, what will you do? He says, I will go and become a beggar. At the same time, in Yavat is the place where Radharani's home is. Radharani goes home to her room and cry. Now in India there's one wisdom. If the woman cries at home, that means all the Lakshmi is going to go away. There's not going to be Lakshmi in the house where the woman cries. So Jatila, she's mother-in-law of Radharani, she says, why you're crying? Stop crying! And she cry. And then the gopis are there and say, oh, she's so sad, she's crying for something. No, she must stop crying, Jatila says, otherwise all our money will be gone. So, what to do? Somebody says, if she give a donation to some sannyasi, to some saint, then she can become happy. So if you are sad, give donation. Then you will be more happy. It's a secret coming from Vedic times. So, but where's the saint? So one girl comes, oh, I saw in the village there was this one saintly boy. He's like a tyagi, he walks around almost like a madman. Maybe she, bring him, maybe she comes. So they bring this boy, looks very strange, nobody has seen him before. And then they say, Radharani, come out and give donation to this person. That will make you happy, so you don't have to cry anymore. Radharani said, no, I'm not going out here. I don't want anybody to see me with so much tears. So they say, Jatila, what we do? Radharani don't want to come out. Jatila says, then you take the saintly person inside, that she can give donation. So they take the beggar and take him all the way into Radharani's room. Then the gopis say, Radharani, here's the beggar. Give him donation. So Radharani, she takes this Lakshmi and she puts out her hand to give it, and she looks at him. I know you. I know you. And Krishna says, I could not live without your love, so I came to beg for it. And then all the anger of Radharani gone. They're meeting right in that spot, and everything is happy. Radha Krishna Leela again running. So that is why sometimes Radharani gets mad. Then she goes to Man Sarovar, or she goes to Man Mandir, or she goes in the Man Gali. Krishna make her upset. So this is the story, just a very, but there's more to that story. That form of Krishna begging for Radha's love came again. When he appeared in this world as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's Krishna himself, Mahaprabhu. But he's not looking blue, no flute, and he has no hair. He cut his hair, he became a sannyasi, and he goes all over India praying and for Radharani's love. Everybody's asking, please chant Krishna's name, please chant Krishna's name. And then he sends his devotees all over the world. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he's Krishna. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. Those two divine personalities, Radha Krishna, became one in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And that's what he did. He begged everybody around the world to chant Krishna's name. So that's why he is actually the qualified teacher of Madhurya Rasa. Because Madhurya Rasa is Vrindavan, is Goloka. Goloka is Madhuram, 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 Madhuram. It is the place of the highest sweetness. So the sweetness of Madhurya Rasa, that is personified by Radha Krishna Leela. And Mahaprabhu came to give this. He gave this bhav, that feeling of love. And that is why he is the Jagat Guru, or the Mahaprabhu. Because in his teachings, he gives us entry to that prema pumartha mohan. There's a song which says, Prema dama devameva nomi gaura sundaram. Prema dama devameva nomi gaura sundaram. Prema dama devameva nomi gaura sundaram. So this is the personality of love. You know, India has produced many special personalities. Bharatavarsha. First there was Matsya. Then came Kurma. Then came the beautiful appearance of Varaha to save the earth. Then there was Parashurama. There were so many appearances. And then came Lord Rama, Ramachandra in Ayodhya. Then came Balarama and Krishna in Vrindavan. divine appearance of the Lord in this world is the most auspicious thing. But this has come again in Kali Yuga as Gupta Avatar. Mahaprabhu is not seen as avatar popularly. Only his devotees know he is. Historically speaking, you must admit, Gauranga Mahaprabhu is more important than Krishna and Rama. Why? Because Krishna and Rama, they're famous in India. But Mahaprabhu, he made Krishna and Rama famous all over the world, and now he is also famous. So why is that? Who is this Gauranga? What did he do? How did he take Sanatana Dharma around the world? It's very special. Not everybody knows that. He's outstanding. India is full of outstanding personalities. There's Swami Narayan, there's Guru Nanak, there's Kabir Ji, there's so many famous personalities. But who of those personalities went all around the world and spread Harinam? Who did that? Today, we are sitting here, but satsang is being held in every country of the world, right now, because of Mahaprabhu. So you have to, even if you don't know much about it, just by chronological science, you have to say Krishna and Ram and Nishingadev, they all came into Mahaprabhu and spread this all around. No other way. Krishna Shakti Vinana Hetare Pravartan. Nobody can spread divine love if he's not fully empowered. So, something special happened. Hindu Dharma. You must have heard about Swaraj and all these things. But Mahaprabhu, he's not in favor of Swaraj. He is in favor of taking over the whole world. His vision is not independence. His vision is giving love to the whole world. That's what he's doing. I am witnessing it myself, so because I am, for 40 years, I'm traveling around the world non-stop, going to so many places and seeing how the Krishna wonder is developing everywhere. Now in USA, they are celebrating Holi. Have you seen Holi festival in Utah? Now, New York, everywhere, Holi festival, with thousands and thousands of people throwing the colors and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. You just go, you put Holi in internet, and Holi, and you put USA. You find, my God, they are doing Holi there, they are doing Harinam there, they are doing so many things. All the grace of Mahaprabhu. And that is Ashraya. Because Mahaprabhu is giving Ashraya. Not only this, but you see all these Thakurjis here, they're in communities, in ashram communities, with brahmacharis, with women, brahmacharinis. They are living brahmacharis. We have sannyasis, we have vanaprasthis. They are all living in the community, and Krishna is in the center. And there's many of such communities all around the world. I don't know exactly how many, but I would say minimum 8,000. So just think about it, no? So many places, shelter. This is the key word is Ashraya. Shelter. What means shelter? Food, roof, cloth, Gyan, and love. This is all what gives shelter. This is all what Mother gives. She gives love, she gives knowledge, she gives food, she gives clothes, she gives roof, she gives everything. Therefore, we can understand how powerful Radharani is. And Radharani is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. She gives shelter to 8,000 places in the world where people can go and take shelter today. Actually many more, but I'm just saying this is a specific number, because if you see how many people are now have, like when you are a grihasta, you're married and you have kids, then you have to have your own place. You cannot live in the ashram. Ashram is not for married couples. It's for those who are not married. It's student life, no? So how many homes with deities are there, and prasad distribution and namahata and all this? Uncountable. Uncountable. My Guruji had 10,000 disciples, so they made 10,000 homes. And then his disciples also had disciples, and so it's spreading. One time Prabhupada told us, he said Kurukshetra war was for 18 days. So he said Krishna could take over the whole world in 18 days, no problem for him. He says, but we are not ready. We are not prepared enough. But if you see, if one person makes one new devotee a year, see how that works. It's like the chessboard. Within a few years, everybody in the world must be a devotee, because it spreads out like this. Only one person you have to convince to become a devotee. If everybody does that, it will spread like wildfire. And that's what Mahaprabhu does. I'll give you another example. Yes? Time is finished?
No, that Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, or Krishna and Radha dancing.
Oh.
That. And then the pollution is a message.
Radhe Radhe Govinda. So he is saying we are chanting Hare Krishna, and that is also shelter. When you chant the holy name of Krishna, the Krishna's name become a shelter. It's a different type of shelter than a roof, but it is a shelter. Actually, Harinama eva kevalum kalau nasteva gati anyata. In the age of Kali, it is specially taught that there's no other shelter except chanting the name of God. So, why is that? Why is this Mahamantra so important? I would chant you a Mahamantra, which you never hear before. This is because we hear Mahamantra, but what does it mean? Why is it that the whole world is chanting mantra? It's easy mantra, no? Hare Krishna Rama. Anybody can learn in 1 minute. Not we have to, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That is a more long number, no? Mantra. And like Janmadhyasya Yatuvana Yatitaratascha Tezva Vidyasvara Tene Brahmari Adikavaye Muyanti Yatsurayaha Tejovari Midam Yata Vinimayo Yatrati Salgumirshaha Tamna Svena Sada Nirashta Kurukam Satyam Param Dimahi. This is how the Bhagavatam starts. It is a very long mantra, But for meditation, Hare Krishna Nama. Huh? Easy. But what's the meaning? Oh my Lord, please let me be an instrument of your love. Oh my Lord, please let me be an instrument of your love. This is the meaning, the translation. Oh my Lord, please let me be an instrument of your love. It means you have to work. What means instrument? God is always active. He's always doing something. So if you're becoming instrument of His love, you have to be an agent of love in your environment. You can't be lazy. Can't be relaxed. You have to work for love. That's what we do when we chant Hare Krishna. That's what we're calling for. And for people who want to know more about it, in Spanish we have another explanation. I will just chant it for you, even though you will not understand, but maybe you can feel the energy. Oh, la más querida del encanto infinito, tu servicio ángel, este pecador, solo de Krishna, tú, querido Krishna, puedes tú darme su amor. Reina de Vrindavan, tanto te ama Rama, tu gracia vengo a implorar. Por tanto amarte, no te niega nada, tuya es mi alma por la eternidad. The meaning of this is that Radha and Krishna, they are dancing together. What does it mean? It's like first is Hare, this is Radha. So she's coming, says, Hare, says Krishna. So she's saying, here's my Krishna. Krishna says, no, here's Radha. They are dancing. And if you chant, they're dancing on your tongue. He says, and she said, no, you are Krishna, the most important Lord. No, you are more important, my Radha. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. So there, Krishna always says Radha is more important than him. Radha always says Krishna is more important. That's love. Not like, say, I am the more important here. No, this is not love. Therefore, we have to say, ladies first. That's where this comes from. That nobody says, I'm going to see the Krishna Radha temple. No, never hear this, no? I'm going to Radha Krishna temple. I'm going to Lakshmi Narayan temple. I'm going to Sita Rama temple. So ladies are first. So because in the mantra also, first Radha. And then Krishna. And then she says, no Radha, no Krishna, no Radha, no Krishna in this way. And Raman, you have heard about Radha Raman. What does it mean, Raman? Raman means the one who wants to please Radha. That is Raman. So, even Krishna, in his name, he wants to know that Radha is the first. So in this way, you can understand Mahamantra is very, very beautiful. It's full of secrets. It's not like 3 names only, short mantra. We have big mantras, better mantras. No, there's no better mantra. It's Mahamantra, Prema mantra. So, and very good, because for making the whole world chant if you give complicated Veda mantra, who can repeat? Very difficult. Huh? So Krishna has made very simple for Kali Yuga, 3 words. And that's why we like to chant. So then,